Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Hi, I'm Tonya Hall with Twit TV's Before You Buy, and I'm here to review the Rapoo dual keyboard and mouse. It is the Rapoo 8900p. You get actually not a Bluetooth, but wireless keyboard and mouse, as you can see right here. And you can actually install this with the XP, the Vista, the Windows 7, or Windows 8. I actually use Windows 7, and I'm going to talk about how it worked with my unit. So let's start with the keyboard. The keyboard is really a nice and slick design here. Look at this. Look how thin that is. It's really sleek. It's really sturdy also. It is actually 168 millimeters here. It's 432 millimeters here and 4 millimeters at its thickest. It's titanium black stainless steel. It's got this kind of brushed metal design. It's really, really sophisticated looking, which I liked a lot. And I mentioned the Wi-Fi. Both the mouse and the keyboard operate on 5 gigahertz, which is really great. In fact, we kind of tested it out in the studio, and sometimes our Wi-Fi is not so great. And we actually were able to use it across the studio with walls and barriers, and it worked great. I had my computer in our production area, and Leo was at the news desk right here, and he was actually typing on my computer and being very mischievous, of course. So this is a really nice design. So I want to talk about some of the functionality here on the board itself. So there are roughly 112 keys that include a keypad. So if that's important to you, you want to use that. The keys themselves are what's called a chocolate style design. They're square, and they're actually really easy to use. It actually comes with this this USB for both the mouse and the keyboard. And as soon as I installed it in my computer, as well as the CD it came with, it immediately started working. There was no lag. It was super, super fast. Something that I think you might have a hard time seeing right now is that there are some lights here at the top. These are kind of some of the hidden keys. So what's really cool about this is that once you tap it, the lights come on. You can adjust the sound. You can mute it. You can turn the volume up, turn the volume down, and it does dim back up. So they're hidden, and that's actually not necessarily a good thing, and it's actually kind of hard to see. It's kind of hard to see them if you have poor lighting, but in some ways, it's actually an advantage. I like the long reach and the keypad. I mean, there are just so many things to like about this. Let me talk about the pros and the cons. So the pro for the keyboard would be the design. I really like the design. I think it's really sophisticated looking. It's got the great reach I mentioned, and the speed to connect was really, really fast. Now, the con would be it cannot adjust the height. So right here, there's only one height opportunity. So if you wanted it a little higher, that's not going to happen. And there's no reminder. So something you don't realize you need, but there's no reminder indicator for the caps or the numlock. So if you've accidentally hit that and you don't remember, they could probably include like a little light or something to help you know that those are pressed. Other than that, I do really like the keyboard. So let's talk about the mouse. This is actually probably what I liked the most about the combo, and it's got some really neat things too. So right here underneath, you can see there's an on and off. This is where the batteries go. Both the keyboard and the mouse require 2 AA batteries, and I didn't have to change those. They actually have lasted, and they're supposed to actually both last a really long time. It's also got a soft rubber finish on both sides, which I really like. It's very ergonomic. It's supposed to reduce fatigue after you've used it for a long time. My thumb fits really nicely right here. And if you look at the bottom right here, some anti-skid on both sides, anti-skid mats. It's a 4D scroll wheel, so it's go 4 different directions. This right here will allow you to actually increase and decrease the magnification, and this will allow you to page forward and page back. really handy, everything all together. The other thing that's interesting here is there is a one key DPI switching that goes from 800 to 1600 DPI. So if that's important to you, all of this is really handy. It's black metal finish, and really liked it. So let's go over pros and cons. The pro here is the speed. Again, super fast. As soon as I wanted to connect, it connected. It's the ergonomic design and the feel. And I like the magnifier. Actually, it was really handy when I wanted to zoom in on something. It was really easy to do that right here. So the con, actually the only con, is also one of the pros, which is the magnifier. It is very close to the click buttons. You could accidentally magnify when you didn't mean to. But other than that, I really liked it. I would say the both of these are something I really enjoyed, and I would highly recommend. The price of these together is about $120. I think it's highly worth it. I can't tell you how easy it was to use them and how much I enjoyed it. So I give them both a buy. This has been the review of the Rapoo 8900p. It is a wireless Wi-Fi keyboard and mouse. And I'm Tonya Hall with Before You Buy. Thanks so much.